Not lost on me. The brother's Makoto, the sister is Junko. Fitting, huh? Not going to make the same mistake as last time. I booked an appointment to see Yoshie. Alright, here we go. Hello. Welcome. I've been waiting for you since I heard you were coming to visit. Ah, well, first I want to thank you for speaking with me the other day, and now I'm back. Heh, you can come visit me anytime. Come now, let's talk over there. Okay. What can I do for you today? Actually, I was wondering if I could borrow something from you. Oh? What would that be? A picture of Makoto. You want to borrow a picture of Makoto? Why? Well, I mentioned the other day that his disappearance may be connected to a case I'm investigating now. Oh, yes, that's right. I should have thought about it before when I was here, but as I continued investigating, I realized that I should try to get some more information about him. But all I had to go on was his name. With the photo, I can do a lot more. Maybe I'll be able to pick up on a new clue to help find him. She didn't seem all that happy about that for some reason. I hope she'll let me borrow a picture of Makoto. But you... Yes? You're already working on a case. Are you sure you can take this on as well? Last time I was here, you said you thought I might be able to reunite Makoto and Junko. And, well, I'd really like to do that. Thank you so much on their behalf. I just have to say thank you again for keeping the search for Makoto alive. I'm sure Junko would be pleased. Now, as for a picture... Yeah, I know it's short notice, so if you don't have a picture ready, it's okay. I'm really sorry about the short notice. No, it's okay, but... A photo. Do I have one? I wonder if something happened. Well, tell me more. I have to tell you something. The nurse told Junko about your visit here the other day. Oh, so the caregiver spilled the beans. I guess that's reasonable. I'd do the same thing if I were a caregiver. She was surprised, and she asked me if you had asked anything weird about our family. But after I told her about how much fun I had chatting with you, she seemed to relax a bit. She smiled and said she was glad I had a nice conversation with you. I don't think I've seen Detective Kuze smile. It's not easy to imagine. I guess that's just the detective in her, looking out for me and making sure I'm okay. Anyway, I hope you don't mind. No, it's fine. I hear that Detective Kuze is very thorough and a fine investigator. Oh, is that so? That's nice to hear. Relieved to hear Junko is doing well at her job. Do I have to reset now with thinking? Hope she'll let me borrow a picture of Makoto. Just like last time, there are a number of elderly men and women sitting around chatting. There are beautiful purple flowers in the vase today as well. Okay. Come to think of it, back when Junko was in high school, she came rushing home one day saying she'd seen Makoto. I think this is the same story Kamahara told me. Now, I don't know if it was really him, but Junko was insistent that it was Makoto. Go on. Junko was absolutely convinced that she'd seen Makoto. Alright, so that means we must talk about Junko. Junko became a detective because of what happened with Makoto, right? How did you know that? I'm surprised that she'd share that with someone outside the family. She's placing a lot of trust in you, Detective. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear it from Junko directly. A coworker of hers told me that. Oh, well, that's a different story. Can't imagine her telling anyone. That's why I was so surprised. Wonder who the blabbermouth is. I'll ask Junko about it next time. Maybe you shouldn't ask. Uh-oh. I have a feeling Kamahara will take some heat for that. Oh, speaking of Junko, she's been busy cleaning up because our old house will be demolished soon. Can't tell you how many trips she's made to salvage our old stuff and prepare the place. When she stopped by here the other day, she brought all kinds of stuff. Hmm? Just occurred to me that you've come at an exceptionally good time, Detective. What do you mean? I assume a picture. What makes it a good time? Eh, well, excuse me, nurse. How can I help you, Yoshie? Can you do me a favor and bring me the photo album from my room, the one Junko brought the other day? Oh, yes, of course. The one she brought in. I'll get it for you right away. I have a nice picture of Makoto from when he was young, of course. Yeah? That's great. A photo of him from back then will be perfectly fine. Glad to hear it. We'll just have to wait a moment for the nurse to bring it here. Yes, of course. Somehow we left this album back at the old house, but Junko brought it here to me. It's left behind. Yes, well, please understand that, after all, Makoto disappeared. I guess we sort of gave up on family photos and forgot about the album. Is that so? After we spoke the other day, a lot of my memories of Makoto came flooding back, and then Junko showed up with this photo album. Guess I was a little bit afraid to even open it. To be honest, I didn't even want to look at it, but then, well, my eggplant-carrying detective friend came back to borrow a picture of Makoto. Ah, really did show up at the perfect time. Suppose it's easy to avoid hard things for a while, but someday you'll have to face up to them. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? Tried to tell myself that at first, but then I got cold feet. I was just so sad about what happened to Makoto. Do you ever look back through your old family photo albums? No, I don't remember doing that. I'm not sure if I even have photo albums. Oh, my. Do I have photos? I might have one tucked away somewhere. I'll be sure to look for it soon. Good for you. Could I have left it at the office? Yoshie, I found the album you wanted. It's this one, right? Yes, that's it. Thank you. If you need anything else, just call. I'll be over there. Ah, look at young Junko and Makoto. I remember this like it was yesterday. And you know, these photos are from just around the time Makoto... Eh. Hey, Yoshie. Oh, yes, I remember this. I don't think she's listening to me. She looks so happy while she's browsing the photo album. Love to see her and Makoto and Junko reunited. I hope I can play a part in making that happen. I have so many questions. Is something wrong? Oh no, this picture of Makoto showing off his bandages just brought back a memory. He was the kind of boy who always laughed things off, even if he was hurt or being teased, or was just so honest and a little too good to be true. But I'll tell you a story. One day, Junko was crying because a naughty boy in the village had been mean to her. When Makoto found out, he chased down the boy and shouted, "Don't make Junko cry." The boy apologized and ran off. Makoto turned to run back home, but immediately tripped and fell face first into some rice paddies. Oh, he was covered in mud and all scratched up. Took a picture of him with all the bandages on. There, take a look. Thanks, let's see. It's from a field day or something? Looks like some kind of relay race. Yes, Makoto was fast, but he wasn't good at passing people. I see. Yes, that's somewhat revealing of his personality. This one looks like it was taken on his first day of middle school. Is that right? Yes, it was. Doesn't he look cute in his school uniform? Yeah, he does. Okay. Oh, a piggyback ride. That's little Junko. Isn't she adorable? That cute little face. And then eating watermelon. Look at this one of them eating watermelon. Oh yes, look at Makoto there. He's all scratched and bruised. Right? That's what I was telling you about. He's in tough shape, but he's smiling and he looks happy. The picture of Makoto giving Junko a piggyback ride is my favorite. But the one below that, where he's all scratched up, that one's good too. I think that's it, right? Go ahead, take a look at the album. I did. Let's take another look. He must have been a really sweet kid. He looks like a great brother that you could count on. These are definitely both good pictures. Right? Notice Junko is wearing the same hair clip in both of them. Did she like this one? That's interesting. Good observation, I wasn't paying attention to that. Junko got that hair clip from her mother. Ah. It was the last gift she ever received from her mom. Junko treasured it and wore it all the time. I see. Imagine she still treasures it. Well, I'm sad to say that she lost it. Oh. She always wore it. It was Junko's treasure. On Junko's 9th birthday, the day Makoto disappeared, that was also when she lost her precious hair clip. Oh. Yeah, she came home crying that night and she didn't have the hair clip. We never did find it. So poor Junko lost both her beloved brother and a precious memento from her mother at once. That's a little tough. Detective Kuze. Feel terrible for Junko, so much tragedy in her life. Yes, but she's always had a positive outlook. She never wanted to cause trouble for anyone, even when she was suffering deeply. My husband and I tried our best to carry on normally for her sake. Yeah. Seems like they provided a supportive family. Junko was always putting on a brave face for us. She still does it to this day, I think. Think what? What now? So a tragic misunderstanding caused Junko to quarrel with her beloved brother, and the same day she lost her precious hair clip given to her by her deceased mother. Yet she bravely soldiered on for her brother's sake and for the sake of her family. I am more determined than ever to find Makoto for Yoshie and for Junko. We must find Makoto. Kinda scared to find him, that might not be a good thing. Have you decided which picture of Makoto to borrow? Oh, not yet, sorry. Which one should I take? I think these are the best to pick from. Does it matter which one I pick? Do I get a choice in this? I wonder which one will help the most. I would assume this one? Oh, this one. Yes, I'd say this is the photo where Makoto looked the most like himself. You should take this one with you. Thank you very much. I'll just borrow it for a little while. Of course. Thank you for keeping the search for Makoto going. Take care, Eggplant Detective. I'll do my best. Seems like such a kind person. I'm sure I'll see him again. Of course. What now? Hmm. What's that sketch? Someone else you're looking for? Yes, his name is Minoru Suzuki. Do you know him? No, I'm afraid not. Sorry. I figured it was worth a shot. It's awfully nice, too. What now? Love that picture of Makoto so much. He has such a big, silly grin. Yes, it's a wonderful picture. And look at the cherry blossoms in full bloom. Oh, yes. I can just imagine what Makoto will look like as a grown-up. Huh. Makes me think. What Makoto looks like as a grown-up? Maybe the person that drew the sketch of the other dude, Minoru, maybe they'd be able to draw a sketch of what Makoto would look like as an adult. Maybe that would help. When Junko brought this album here for me, I asked her if she'd rather keep it with her. After all, it's mostly filled with memories of her and Makoto. But she just said she'd come visit here if she ever wanted to look at it. Does Junko come to visit often? Oh, yes, she loves to stop by when she has time. But she is busy at work. I hope she gets enough rest. She was actually here this morning, you know? Whew, a near miss. She said it's easy to visit because it's only a short motorcycle ride for her. Motorcycle, so she has a motorcycle too. She comes by motorcycle? Oh no. So, speaking of motorcycles, I just remembered. She did not tell Kamahara about the motorcycle, and I was under the impression that Kamahara lied about it. Maybe. Huh. That's interesting. Could the motor. Oh no, please don't tell me that she's involved in this. Oh, Junko rides a big fancy motorcycle. I was shocked the first time I saw it. I couldn't believe she rides it. Did she ride her motorcycle here today? Yes, every time she comes to visit us by motorcycle. Of course, I'm always worried about her riding it. Hmm. So Detective Kuze rides a motorcycle. Is that surprising? Maybe, maybe not. Hmm. Anyway, now that I have the picture of Makoto, I should probably leave. Alright, let's do it. Thank you again for all your help. It's really valuable. And thanks for lending the picture of Makoto. You're welcome, and thank you for helping me try to find Makoto. Sure, Junko will be happy to hear about your efforts. I'd tell her to say thank you, but no, don't do it. You don't have to tell Junko. I know. It's okay. I'll keep quiet. Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me. Come back anytime. The Kuze rides a motorcycle. Not that that's uncommon nowadays. Hmm. Oh, I've got to remember to put away that picture of Makoto. The picture is precious to Yoshie and important in my case. I mustn't bend it. It might be a good idea to tuck it into my notebook right away. Let's see, I should have an open page around here somewhere. Let's put it with the sketch of Minoru. Glad I got the photo, but I'm not sure how much a picture from Makoto's childhood will inform the case. Hmm. Perhaps it's a good time to check with... Hmm. Now's a good time to check with Inspector Kamada. Let's get to the police station right away. I'd like to see how Kamada's doing. There's that, but then also I'm wondering if they could sketch what he would look like as an adult. Hope that's the right choice. Welcome back. So how's your side of the investigation going? Well, it's really just getting started. Seems like he's back to his usual self today. Oh no, what the hell was going on with him before? Okay. You didn't look so hot the last time I saw you. Oh, you noticed? Suppose that's just you being a good detective. That's incredibly obvious. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure I slipped the disc. Slipped the disc? You were having back issues? That's right. How? To tell you the truth, I dropped my wallet in the car the other day on my lunch break, and it fell right into that gap by the seat, you know? I had to get out of the car to try to wedge my arm down there. I couldn't lose that 3,500 yen. And the slip disc ensued? Mm-hmm. So that's why you weren't around during all that fuss about Megumi. That's right. I was in no shape for that. Makes sense. But now that I'm all rested up, I'm feeling much better. Ooh, I'm glad to hear it. I know back pain can be tricky. Back pain tricky? For the Iron Inspector Kamada? Not a chance. Iron Inspector, but you threw out your back reaching for your wallet in a drive-thru. I asked around, but no one at the station would give me a straight answer about what happened to you. Good. I asked them to keep quiet about it. Can't let the Iron Inspector's reputation take a hit. Of course, I didn't bother asking Kuze to keep quiet. That would have been pointless. Yeah, I can't see her playing along with this Iron Inspector scenario. Well, I appreciate the concern, and I'm sorry to have worried you. Yeah, just be careful with that wallet. Not to worry, I've already replaced it with one that's chained to my belt. It costs 3,480 yen. So, what can I do for you today? I'm afraid I don't have any new info on the case. There's no need to worry about me anymore. Guess I'm just wondering what a slipped disc feels like. Oh, it's terrible. Boom, it hits you and you suddenly can't move. No joke. Heard that some people get that sudden jolt when they sneeze or merely brush their teeth. What? Really? Oh yes, you're young, so you're probably okay, but take care of your back. Yes, I will. I was wondering if I could have a police sketch commission. Is that something you can do? Ah, yes, thank you. A sketch, eh? Of what? It's, not directly related to this case. Oh? Taking on even more work, are you? Well, I don't mind helping. Mr. Tsuge has always treated me well, so I'm happy to oblige. Very well. Who's the subject of the sketch? Oh, is that? This picture's almost 18 years old. What I need is a sketch of what he might look like now. Very well, I'll take care of it. Come this way. Thank you, Inspector Kamada. Alright, this artist can help you out. She also drew the sketch of Minoru. Nice to meet you. I'm Sam Pujols from the Atsugi Detective Agency. Hello. Great, you two can take it from here. Yes, sir. Got to go now, Pujols. Good luck. Yes, thank you. Who was the subject of the sketch, Boy Detective? Why is she calling me Boy Detective? Boy Detective? I wonder if Detective Kamahara goes around the precinct calling me boy detective to everyone. Hey, so when you called me boy detective, did you hear Detective Kamahara calling me that or something? Yes, that's right. Wow, you really are the boy detective, aren't you? Sharp as a tack. Is she patronizing me? It wouldn't exactly take an ace boy detective to figure that out. Boy detective and Dice, you two must get along famously, right? Do we though? Should have known that the boy detective nickname would stick. Let's get back to work. Can't I call you boy detective? Who is the subject of the sketch, boy detective? Can you make a sketch of what this boy would look like after 18 years? Oh. Yes, just a moment. There you go. That'll do, right? What? How? That's Detective Kuse's brother, right? The boy in the picture? Yes, it is, but... That's the sketch I just gave you. It's nice, isn't it? Detective Kuze also has asked me to draw a sketch of what her brother would look like now. So I'm just giving you a copy of it. That works for you, right? Ah, yes, thank you. Is it surprising? So Detective Kuze had the same idea that I did. That makes sense. But I bet she wouldn't be thrilled to know that I'm doing this. She might call me in again. Don't worry, I won't tell Detective Kuze about this. Oh? I hope you find Makoto. Yes. So, do you know the story about Makoto? Well, yes, Detective Kuze and I have been working together for a while. And she explained a few more details when she asked me to draw the sketch for her. It must have made it easier to draw the sketch, huh? That's right. Can't imagine how awful it must have felt for Detective Kuze to lose her brother. Good luck, poor detective. Okay, yeah, whatever. I know Detective Kuze pretty well, and I've developed a little theory about something. You don't want her to know that you're helping track down Makoto, do you? Very sharp, this one. Detective Kuze is too serious. When she asked me to sketch Makoto, she was so apologetic. I think she was worried that it wasn't technically related to a case. But she's a detective, you know? She could have just said, it's a secret, do it, but she wouldn't have done that. The fact that she asked, I think it shows that she was desperate for help. Yes, Detective Kuze seems like she always plays it by the book. True, but more than that, I think she likes to keep her private matters private. I think she can appreciate help, but she doesn't want others to get caught up in her mess, you know? Fair. I'm not sure I'd go as far to say she's shy. Pretty sharp, right? Yeah, okay. I feel like I've gotten to know what Detective Kuze is really like. Hey, boy detective. Hello, boy detective. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just thinking. You seemed a bit tired. Or you seem a bit tired. You okay? Because it's great to be a hard worker, but everyone needs rest. You should go get some. You know, you're right. I am feeling strangely exhausted. It's definitely time for me to leave. Thank you so much for helping me with this. It's much appreciated. Of course, now you just need to find Makoto. We're counting on you, boy detective. Yes, ma'am. Now, if you'll excuse me. The alert. Detective Kuze was just chilling there. Now that I have the sketch, I don't need to use the picture of Makoto. After all, I don't want to mess it up. It's precious to Yoshie and Detective Kuze. Anyway, it's getting dark. I should head back to the office. Oh, am I getting a phone call? Hello, Pool's here. Hello, this is Kamahara. Can you come to Kafuku Station right now, boy detective? Oh, sure. Great. Headed to a certain place, and I want you to come with me. Okay, got it. Wait, like a store or a restaurant or... You'll find out when you get here, boy detective. Okay, I'll be right there. I'll be waiting. Now I'm concerned, why didn't she tell him about the motorcycle? Was that Kuse's motorcycle? What is this all about? Chapter 9. A visitor. Now, where could Detective Kamahara be? There's a lot going on here. Should I be able to figure it out? Is he in a restaurant or something? Hang on, is this a code? You could spell it in... So I'm searching for the truth, I'll find it in the woods. What the hell does that mean? Lucky Dice Curry. I can smell it from here. Delicious. Feel lucky to even be smelling something so amazing. Wait, Lucky Dice? That's exactly the kind of place Kamahara would go. How do you read that kanji? Yumiko? Is that it? No. Oh, I guess you read it Shoko. Shoko bar. I was thinking of another way to read smile. Whoa. What if it reads smile because Emio the Smiling Man is a regular here? Oh, there's no way. But smile. What if the Smiling Man was there when I walked in? That could never happen, could it? Ramen? Ramen actually sounds really good. Waterfall Training Authentic Ramen. I wonder if Detective Kamahara is training here. I feel like it's a Shoko bar, because it's smile. I thought Dice because of the name. Funny thing is, when I went to the hockey game on Monday, my friend wanted to take me to a ramen place, but I got up there too late. It's a really long story as to why, but I got up there late and yeah. Unfortunately, I did not get to enjoy ramen. But he said it was a really good place. But the game ended and it's like, okay, well, stuff is something like he was telling me, it's a Monday night, so a lot of stuff is closed. If it would have been on the weekend. He took me somewhere, I forget what it's called, but they had a good barbecue place. I took a picture of the barbecue place. That's where he wanted to go for lunch, but basically when I got up there, we had to get the tickets and go. Good evening. Welcome, you're new, aren't you? I haven't seen you before. Well, you actually found me. That's great. Oh, ahem. I'm off duty today, so you can call me Mr. Kamahara. Okay. So, Mr. Kamahara, why didn't you just tell me where you were instead of making me search? Sorry about that. Thought it would be fun. Oh, Mama Shoko. Hi, he's with me. This little one? He's awfully young to be one of your guests. Awkward. So what am I supposed to do? Maybe sit down? Well, come on, sit down. Okay. Mama Shoko, get him the same thing as me. Wait, what's the drinking age in Japan? What? Okay, noted. Here you go. Yeah. This is alcohol, right? I'm sorry, but I'm underage. I know, little one. What? It's not alcohol, it's barely tea on the rocks. On the rocks? Ice. Just means iced tea, basically. What? Really? Oh, did you want something with some booze in it? No, ma'am, no. Wait. Told me to bring the same thing as him. Does that mean? Well, cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us. Yep, this is what I've been waiting for. I like it, little one. You've got great energy. If you would, I'd like you all to join me in a toast. Cheers to today. You two are too much alike. What kind of toast was that? What can I say? So what's up? I was surprised you asked me to come here. Well, there's someone I want to introduce you to. Oh yeah? Yeah, this is Mama Shoko. She's the owner of this place. Shoko Smile. She knows everything about this town. Some folks call her the Grand Dame of Kafuku City. Everything? It's quite a claim. What are you telling this kid? Because the way you're describing me makes me sound old. Sorry. If she knows so much, maybe I can ask her some questions. I've been wanting to have a talk with you for a while now, little one. Why is he calling me little one? Oh my, did you hear that, little one? Hear what? What, didn't you hear that? It was the sound of my tummy rumbling. Tommy, stop. You just made that sound with your own mouth. Idiot. Mama Shoko is the Grand Dame of Kafuku City. Perhaps you'd like to hear from the Grand Dame? But I really wanted to chat with you. I already miss being boy detective. But hey, let's order something first. What should we order? Mama Shoko has the tastiest snacks. Wait a minute, why? Talking about the Grand Dame of Kafuku City here. Be courteous, show respect, got me? Okay. We're hungry, aren't we, little one? Why does he keep saying little one? It's throwing me off. It's teasing me for some reason. What are you drinking? This is also barely tea on the rocks. I drove here today. It's a motorcycle. Terribly sorry, ma'am, but Oh, stop being so formal. You're taking Kami too seriously. Relax and talk to me like anyone else. Huh? You want something to nibble on? Give me just a minute. Think Kami wants to talk to you alone, little one. Oh, okay. Wow, thanks, Mama Shoko. I'll wait and talk to Detective Kamahara. Okay then, let's chat. Are you a regular here, Mr. Kamahara? Yep. First started coming in about a year ago, I think. Wandered in one day and hit it off with Mama Shoko. I've been coming here ever since. It's nice to have a favorite place to go. Right, I guess you say it feels all grown up. Maybe so. Too bad you're not. Get along pretty well with Mama Shoko. I come here a lot. Isn't Mama Shoko so calm and dignified? She's only 30-something, but she's been running this place by herself for over a decade. More than 10 years, wow. Yeah, it's wild, right? It's amazing that she's run a business like this by herself for over 10 years. What's wrong, little one? You're acting kind of funny. Okay, why are you calling me little one today? Because you're a little one, my dear little one. It's not an answer. Okay, there's a reason, but you have to wait a little bit longer. Okay then. Let's cut to the chase. Like I said, Mama Shoko knows everything. They call her the Grand Dame of Kafuku City for a reason. And you know what that means. Don't answer, I'll tell you. It means she knows things we probably ought to know. Right. There's the case from 18 years ago, and now this one. Maybe she's heard something she's willing to share. Here's the thing. I can't be the one to ask her about it. It's completely out of the question. Eh? That's where my little one, my boy detective, comes in. Why can't Detective Kamahara ask her himself? I bet you could get some information out of Mama Shoko, boy detective. Yeah, why can't you ask? Let's talk to detective. Okay. Why can't you ask her yourself? Oh, that's easy. Mama Shoko doesn't like the police. What? Why? Because cops, despite what they'll tell you, aren't the least bit helpful when you need them to be. Here you go. Edamame, potato salad, and pickled egg. Oh, edamame. I love edamame. Ooh, thanks, Mama Shoko. I love me some edamame. Ramen's a good customer, but if I'd known he's a cop, I'd never have let him in the door. Damn. Like that? Mama Shoko's back. Go, go, go. What is it? Have you had problems with the police in the past? Yeah, I have. A couple of years ago, a customer started an argument, turned into a brawl. Someone called the cops, but they never showed. So I decided to step in. Showed off some of my best judo moves, you know? Oh, damn. Judo moves. Got the customer under control, yelled at him to pay, and kicked him out. Then the cops finally showed up. You know what they said? Tell him, Kami. They told her glad we could get here in time. Cops are real pieces of shit. Wow. Yeesh. That's how it is with the cops. They act all high and mighty, but when you need them, they're beyond useless. That's what I don't like about cops. Kami was the kind of customer I wanted to ban. Why? What did Mr. Kamahara do? He asked a lot of unnecessary questions. I told him if he kept it up, his food and drink would start tasting bad. Came back though, because come on, this place is great. One of the few battles I've ever lost in life. I decided as long as he wasn't doing business in here, I could tolerate him. Thanks, Mama Shoko. Little one, did you come all the way here for small talk? Um, uh, Kami, what's with this kid? What do you mean? This is the boy detective. Huh? Ah, yes, my name is Sam Pujols of the Atsugi Detective Agency. Detective? Kami. What? Here I was, happy to see you after you hadn't been in here for so long. He's not real police. He's okay, right? See, this is what's wrong with the police. Fine, no use resisting, huh? Ask your questions. Detective Kuze. Um, why are you walking by yourself at night? Concerning. Oh no, someone's following her. No! What the hell? Oh no. Who is that? It's a guy I can see from the reflection. The fifth floor. Hey, pools. See? It all works out. Five's my lucky number, too. Not because of Albert, by the way. What the hell is going on? It's footsteps. Oh no. Alright, ask me anything you want. Kami will pay me plenty for the information. Paying for information? What are you talking about, Mama Shoko? I pulled down the most expensive bottle in the house. Next time you come by, you can drink up. Hmm? What? I imagine it's a bargain. What do you say, little one? Thank you, Mr. Kamahara. Boy, detective, you best get my money's worth. Alright, what do you got, lady? I'll tell you what I know. Recently, a middle school boy was found dead in Kafuku City. His appearance was quite strange. Do you know anything about it? What do you mean his appearance was strange? Well, he was found with a paper bag on his head. Yeah, I heard about that on TV. It's disgusting. Did she look a bit distressed for a moment there? But that's all I know, what I saw on TV. Are you familiar with the serial murders that took place in Kafuku City 18 years ago? Did you say 18 years ago? Yes, several teenage girls were murdered. No. She's lying. Definitely lying. She might know something about this. Yeah, she's definitely lying. You can see her face. You're serious about the serial murders. So the little one is a detective. Yeah. Bo would go after. Yeah. The case we're looking at now has a lot in common with the murders 18 years ago. Do you know anything about that? She's clearly lying. She does. 18 years ago. Sorry. Are you from around here? No, I moved here just before I opened the bar. Thank you. Hmm. Are you familiar with events around here from before then? Sorry, no. Okay, thank you. Have you ever heard any of your customers talking about the case? Even if it's just gossip, that's fine. Yeah, some of my regulars have kids in school and they've been talking. Mostly they wonder why a kid would go someplace like that alone or talk about how they feel bad for the parents. But that's about it. No clues to your case. Yeah, that is the thing that gets me. Why do they keep being found in these weird ass places? Isolated places. What's happening that's causing them to go to these spots to get killed? Just being honest, I don't think I have any info that'd be useful for the two of you. Sorry, you still gotta pay for what I could share, Kami. Enjoy your barley tea. If you're hungry, I'm happy to make more food. She's lying. She knows more. Can't get any info from her. Gotta say, there's a lot of stuff here. Even a few autographs on display. Whose autograph is that? It's an ad for alcohol. Okay. Autograph. Oops, it's an autograph of a disgraced comedian. Toro Osawa. I think I've heard of him. I don't remember why his name seems familiar. But his name does seem familiar. Food hygiene manager Miyashita. Not Shoko. Interesting. Okay, let me ask about it. Can I ask you one more question? If you figured something, I can answer. Shoko's the name of the bar, but is it your real name? Huh? What? Oh, Mama Shoko is, well, she's Mama Shoko, right? I don't think so. Oh, then what's my real name? Go on, guess. You're serious? Mama Shoko's real name is... Ah, shit. I was not paying attention. And I can't go back. I'm gonna have to look it up. Like, I was looking at it, but I wasn't paying that much attention. So I wasn't expecting to make me type it in. Oh? Really? Yes, your real name is Michio Miyashita, right? Hmm. Observant. Kami, you brought one hell of a kid into my bar. Is he right then? The little one is right. My real name is... Yeah. What? Really? Shoko. Mama. Little one, you're a real piece of work. I like you. This is wild. Thank you. Okay, as a special treat, I'll tell you all about the old days. The old days? I'm guessing that's the stuff you guys want to hear. Oh, so here, listen. Earlier, little one, you asked me about something that happened 18 years ago. Truth is, I was born and raised in this town. I know a lot about what happened back then, so you lied, you liar. Really? Yeah, but more than that, I've met the smiling man. Oh, shit. What? Hold on. Mama Shoko, you've heard the story of the smiling man? Come on, I run a bar. In this town, of course I've heard the story. And people can't stop talking about the smiling man right now, especially on TV. I had it rough as a kid. Maybe you can imagine why. I was 17 when the worst thing ever happened. I didn't care about anything anymore, not even living. I couldn't see the point. There wasn't anyone around, not the adults, and sure as hell not the cops who would help me. So I sat on the side of the road, just on the edge of town, deciding how I was going to end it. I cried, which is rare for me. I couldn't stop once I started. I held my knees to my chin and cried for a long time. I heard footsteps. They stopped right in front of me. Another dirty old man, I thought. To hell with that. I looked up ready to say something, but I saw. What the hell? Ugh. Steve Bo. A weirdo standing there with a bag on his head. What? The same bag, too. Even back then, there were rumors about the case. I didn't know which ones were true. At first glance, I thought, oh, there he is. The killer. But, since I was ready to die, I wasn't afraid. Except, I thought, I'm gonna get killed by a pervert wearing a paper bag with a lame smiley face on it. Dang. Then I thought, wow, what was my life even for? I felt like I was going crazy. And I started to laugh. I laughed so hard. You laughed? Yep, I thought, why is a grown man wearing a bag on his head? I couldn't stop once I thought about it. He stood there a second, then walked away. He didn't do anything. Hmm. Laugh and he walks away, just like in the urban legend. Ever since then, I felt so free. Things started to turn around for me. So I decided to leave home. I worked hard in another city for a while, and once I saved up enough money, I came back here and opened this place up. It's impressive, really. By the way, I always knew I'd named the shop Shoko. I wanted a smiling name. Laughing when I did changed my life. Well, literally saved your life. I thought I should change it too. I left a name in the past as well. Just a name for paperwork these days. Life has been pretty good since then, even if my history isn't exactly pleasant to remember. You know, I never told anyone any of that until just now. Hmm, interesting. People love to hear stories like these, but I don't want to have customers around who talk about such dark things, and gossipy customers tend to come in once and never come back. I decided I wanted a place where anyone could have a good conversation and a laugh. Everybody carries their own burden, and I want them to feel it get lighter when they're in here. Thought this kind of place would be a good memorial for the girls who were killed. I respect that. Mama Shoko. She met the smiling man and lived, all thanks to laughing. And now she's got a different kind of forever smile. That's really about all there is to tell. I should have Mama Shoko look at the sketches of Minoru and Makoto. And, okay. Do you recognize this man? Never been here as far as I remember. Okay. Who's that supposed to be, boy detective? Detective Kuse's brother, Makoto. How the hell did you get that? Trade secret. Wow, what a bold and mysterious detective you're becoming. Being mysterious doesn't have anything to do with it. Okay. Do you recognize this man? Can't say that I do. Who is it? It's really about all there is to tell. She doesn't recognize either one. Seems like all we're going to get from her. I can't believe she actually encountered the Smiling Man. He appeared in front of Megumi too, but is it even remotely possible they were the same person? Well, regardless of whether it was the same person or not, it's probably time to leave. Gotta see what's going on with Detective Kuze. I'm nervous. Thank you very much for sharing your story, Mama Shoko. Leaving already, boy detective? I drove. I'll give you a lift. Mama Shoko, check please. You got it. Come again, little one. I want to celebrate with you when you're old enough to drink. And the whole night will be on you, Tommy. Sure, we'll drink the most expensive bottle on your shelf. I can guarantee that. Thanks. Oh, by the way, the Smiling Man, when he stood in front of me, he said, Emiko. Emiko. So it says, hold on, where's the case? It's Emio. What's the difference between Emio and Emiko? Emiko, not Emio? Yeah? I laughed and said Emiko. I'm Michio. What a stupid old pervert. O equals big, co equals small. So saying Emiko may be in reference to he's killing teenagers, so am I I'm thinking Emio with the O is in big as in he's an adult. And then Emiko is in the kids essentially that he's killing. Alright boys, be careful on your way home. Drive safe, Kami. Of course. Thank you for the food, Mama Shoko. Okay, let's get going. Oh yes, thank you for the food. Goodbye. Well, boy detective, thanks for coming out tonight. Never thought I'd hear such a story. Detective Kamahara, thank you for inviting me out. The story sobered me right up. My buzz is totally gone. I thought you were drinking tea the whole time. Ah, that's right, I forgot. What a... Did he invite me because he knew she might talk? I'm sorry, can I ask you a question? How the hell did you know that Shoko wasn't her real name? Saw a food hygiene manager certificate behind the counter. The name on it was her name. You said Mama Shoko is the owner of the bar, so... Wow, impressive work, boy detective. Thanks, I have good eyesight. Perfect 2.0 with the naked eye. Wow, 2.0? It's kind of frightening. Thank you. Alright, shall we get out of here? I'm parked over there. Yep. And I'm assuming it's a motorcycle. No car. What do you think about Mama Shoko? Fascinating, isn't she? Yeah, she was pleasant. Yep, talk to her once and you'll be a fan forever. That's what happened to me after all. Ah, crap, I just remembered that I'm going to have to report all this to Detective Kuze. If I don't report every little update immediately, she gets mad at me. Hello, it's Kamahara. Kamahara, come to my place right now. What? We're going to Detective Kuze's place. Something's happened. Okay. I'm nervous. Kuze, it's Kamahara. Detective Kuze, hello? Oof. Huh? Whoa. As she began to calm down, Detective Kuze told us what happened. On my way home, I was certain someone was following me. So then, yeah, because it looked like it was from the perspective of someone else. And then it switched. Oh? I thought I was imagining things. Still, I locked the door and stayed in the living room. Then, I saw someone approaching. They just walked right past. I thought maybe it was another resident going down the stairs. And then I started hearing sounds at my door. I stepped up to the peephole trying not to make a sound. I looked through. Oh shit, there's a smiling man. Oh, the smiling man was here? I was so startled that I collapsed. I think the smiling man heard me and ran. I'm gonna take a look around. He might still be nearby. I'm coming with you. But Kuze. Shut it, I'm fine. Clearly you're not, but okay. Okay, just stay close to me, please. Let's go. Boy detective, you stay here. If anything happens, call me. Okay, I understand. Be careful. So now I'm alone, but it doesn't matter how experienced a detective you are. Living alone is seeing a smiling man at your door. Anyone will be scared. Still, seeing Detective Kuze frightened like that is a far cry from her usual demeanor. As long as he doesn't show up here, I don't need a jump scare. Why would someone dressed like the smiling man come to Detective Kuze's home? Is he stalking Detective Kuze? And if he is, why? Maybe he knows she's on his case? Shelves, neat and tidy, just what you'd expect. Window. It's a good sized window for ventilation. What's that? Something on the floor there? A tie. That's empty because that's on the floor. Okay, a tie. A necktie and an envelope are on the floor. The box they were in must have fallen down. What should I do? Maybe I should leave them alone? No, I probably shouldn't just leave them there. What's in the... It's in this though. I wonder if I should pick this up. Put it on the table. Speaking of the smiling man, he supposedly appears in front of sad girls exclusively. Sad girls. Considering that Detective Kuse's brother had been missing all these years, she is kind of a sad girl, but it's not exactly polite to go looking around in a woman's home. That's fair. But Detective Kuze is a grown woman now. Why would he show up here? Hmm. Did you find him? Nope. And nobody saw anyone suspicious. I did find this tucked in the mail slot in the door. What? Her hairpin? To Emiko? Huh. Are you sure you're okay on your own? If you need anything, please call me. Yeah, thanks, call me. Okay, we'll get going. Make sure you lock that door. I will be terrified. Why didn't he look in there, though? I'm curious. Did she run into the smiling man when she was a kid? No one's ever asked that, but I think that's a legit question to ask. Huh. Wait, the smiling man showed up at Detective Kuze's house? I need to see it. I need to look at that picture again of Makoto to see if the necktie, to see if it's the same from the school. Yeah, and you left something strange in the mail slot in her door. I have a family that is celebrating the World Series as a candy. What's up, Sly? Hello. A crumpled piece of paper with a hair clip taped to it. The paper had "To Emiko" written on it. Oh wow, that's so creepy. Yeah, but eh? Sorry, I'm kind of scattered. Can you help me review my notes? Of course. Go ahead and get that save here. The most notable thing about the piece of paper found in the mail slot of Detective Kuze's door was the hair clip. It's a hair clip taped to the paper. That hair clip was identical to the one Detective Kuze had as a child. Really? Yes, I saw a picture of her wearing the clip in an album Yoshie, her grandmother, showed me. The clip was a gift from a member of Detective Kuze's family. The person who gave it to her was mother. It was a gift from her mother. Detective Kuze wore the hair clip every day as a child. She called it a treasure. Yoshie said it's been missing since the day Makoto disappeared. So is Makoto Emio? Do you think the hair clip she got is the same one she had as a girl? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's a super rare style or anything. What did Detective Kuze say about it? Nothing, really. I watched for her reaction, and I feel like she recognized it, but she didn't say it was hers and we shouldn't jump to conclusions. Yeah, you're right. Hmm. Oh, I meant to ask. You went to the junior high. What did you hear from Koei? Just a lot of stories I've heard before. He didn't really have anything he wanted to tell us. He wanted to ask something. Huh? What was it? Koei said he didn't think Izuki was killed. He said he thought it might be suicide. What? You know, because of the way Izuki was behaving right before he died. But he wasn't sure since he had just had the newspaper story to go on. He thought maybe we could tell him things that weren't being reported, so he asked us about that. Oh, that's why he... But how could it have been a suicide the way Izuki was found? What a bizarre case. We still don't even know the killer's motive. I didn't say anything to Koei right then and there. I mean, I couldn't. Not really. All I could do was promise him we'd solve the case. Agreed. I mean, it is possible that he isn't, but then you'd have the paper bag that was from, the same style from years ago. That raises the question of how he was found. I mean, it is possible that, I guess it is possible that it could have been a suicide because it doesn't go with the MO. He wasn't strangled by hand, strangled with a cord-like object. But then the paper bag. That would be the question. How did the paper bag get there? Did someone else find him? That's why Kohei wanted to talk, yeah. Oh, and I met and talked to Fukuyama. He... Hello, Bo. Eh? He's, certainly a student-oriented and funny teacher. Yes. Oh, right, I need to tell her about Mama Shoko. There's one other thing I learned today that could be helpful. What is it? Detective Kamahara introduced me to someone known as Mama Shoko. She runs Shoko Bar in Kafuku City. And she told me a story about how she met the Smiling Man 18 years ago. She survived meeting the Smiling Man? That's right. But how? She said she laughed at him. She laughed so hard he walked away. If you laugh and you meet him, he'll walk away. That's exactly like the urban legend. Yeah, it surprised me too. Urban legends are mostly about people getting killed because they do something forbidden. And it seems like they always involve anonymous people you'll never know. So, when you meet someone who lived through one, wow, it all suddenly seems so real. Yeah, we shouldn't think of it as just an urban legend anymore. I don't think David's feeling bad about it because I'm not going to say he doesn't care, but he's not as invested as some other Yankee fans. I believe Montez and David will not be the same. Clearly Yankee fans aren't the same because just what I saw a lot of people asking for Boone to be fired because clearly Boone, it just makes me laugh. Whenever something bad happens, it's always easy to get rid of the voice, the head, versus getting rid of the players. But errors are not on Boone. Errors are on the team. But the fans don't like Boone, so they're going to spin it to blame it on him because they want to get rid of him. Because clearly getting rid of him solves the problem. So, whatever. Yeah, we shouldn't think of it as just an urban legend anymore. That and the Smiling Man Mama Shoko met and the one who came to Detective Kuze's apartment. I have reason to believe they're the same person. Really? Mama Shoko's story and the piece of paper left at Detective Kuze's have a name in common. It's Emio. When Mama Shoko encountered what seemed to be the Smiling Man at age 17, he muttered this name. The paper that was stuffed in Junko Kuze's mailbox slot by a person seemed to be the Smiling Man had to Emio written on it. It's Emio. Emio, is that a person's name? Yeah, probably. Mama Shoko said the smiling man called her Emiko. Is her real name Emiko or something? No, it's not. And Detective Kuse's first name isn't Emiko either, is it? No, it's Junko. Hmm. And Mama Shoko's real name is... Yeah, I'm not reading it. So then who the heck is Emiko? No idea. Case keeps getting weirder. But I think your hard work is getting us closer to the truth. Yeah, you think so? I do. Keep it up. It was another tough day today, but you did great. I keep thinking about that box I found on the floor at Detective Kuse's place. Maybe I shouldn't have touched it. Something wrong? Oh, I'm just thinking. I was alone in Detective Kuse's apartment and there was a box that had been knocked to the floor. A few things seemed to have spilled out of it, so I picked them up and put them back inside. The tie in an envelope. After it was all put back together, I left the box on her table, but now I'm wondering if I shouldn't have. Depends, I guess, what was in it. An envelope that looked brand new and a striped tie. I want to say the tie was reddish brown and white. A tie? Yeah, it had a pattern on it, but I don't remember exactly what it looked like. Does Detective Kuze usually wear a tie? I haven't seen her. I think about it. It's not like I'm around her every day, but I've never seen her wear one, no. Yeah, I don't think she was wearing one when I met her at the police station. I'll pay attention when I see her next. Cool, let me know what you find out. Oh, by the way, about tomorrow. I think I'm going to go back to Kafuku Station and try canvassing again. Good. Sounds good. Hopefully you'll get some new info. That'd be nice. By the way, you mentioned Inspector Kamada wasn't feeling well? Oh yeah, I talked to him today. Said he threw out his back when he reached for something. Oh no, it's a tough job, isn't it, being a detective? Oh no. Minoru's up next, chapter 10. Hmm. Is this strange for someone who doesn't wear ties to have one in their home? I suppose it could be a gift for someone, but Detective Kuse's father and grandfather passed away. Maybe for Inspector Kamada or Detective Hamahara? Something she's holding onto for Makoto? I swear I saw a tie with reddish brown and white stripes somewhere recently. A tie with reddish brown and white stripes and a pattern on it. Where did I see one? I feel like it has to be the school. I think I've recently seen a tie with features that Sam mentioned. Someone had to be wearing it. The question is who. Saw someone wearing a similar tie. That must be it. I've met 3 people wearing ties recently. They were... How the hell if I know? That's the problem. Oh, you're dead, so I don't know if we can count you. You weren't. It is. Okay. 1. Actually, I'm not sure it was those 3. Let's think some more. I had 3 people wearing ties recently. It has to be. Well, I mean, technically they weren't wearing ties, so I guess that makes sense. You, though. Kamahara. Does that count? Mr. Sugi, Detective Kamahara, and a boy from the junior high. Of the three, the one wearing a reddish brown and white striped powder pattern on it was the boy. So it's from the junior high. Yeah, so it was the boy I met at the school gate. The tie he wore had that design. I wonder if I can borrow one of those ties. Hello. Hello, it's Tachibana. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. There's something I'd like to talk about if you have the time. No need to apologize, Tachibana. I just finished a class, and you know, I'm always happy to get a wake-up call from you. Creeper. Oh, it's almost noon. So, what's up? I've got time to talk. Okay, good. I have a favor to ask. Oh? Is it something only I can do? Whatever you need, Tachibana, I'm your man. May I borrow a tie from one of the boys at your school? A tie? Yeah, if I can, just for a few days. Okay. There should be uniform samples at the school. I can't imagine there's a problem with lending you a sample. Really? Thank you. How many do you need? It might be tough getting you more than 10. Oh, thank you, but I don't need that many. But if you did, I'd find a way. Is it okay if I come see you at the school today? Yes, of course. Anything you need, Tachibana, always. Okay. I am always here for you. Then I'll call you when I arrive. Understood. I'll be waiting eagerly. Okay. I'd best get ready and go. Okay, I'm here to ask around in the heart of Tefuku City, again to see if I can learn anything about Makoto. I can't help but feel like I'm shooting in the dark a bit, though. No, I need to think positively. The case won't solve itself if I'm just sitting around at the office. Alright, so there's 3 chapters left in this game. I feel like it's 2:14 in the morning. Like, I'm not going to finish this game tonight, but I'm telling you, I'm really tempted to try to do it. I feel motivated to finish this game. I said I'd finish it before I went back to work. Championships are hard. Should be. Who should I chat with? With this teen punk. Oh, I remember him. He said he was working, but all he was doing was drinking coffee. Not a waiter at the curry shop, just standing around in front of the place. That's the old man I met before. He has a granddaughter named Minori, right? She's passing out marketing tissue packs. Who should I chat with? Pardon me. Welcome, we're already open. You can just go in. Is he always like this? I'm a detective. Are you free to answer some questions? Won't take but a minute. Oh, it's you again. Sorry, but you'll have to find someone else to pester. I'm working. Sorry to bother you. Jerk. Excuse me. Curry. Love it. What? Damn, place is closed and I'm hungry. Oh, he's gone. I thought he was an employee, but I guess not. Can I ask you a few questions? Of course, as long as you take a pack of tissues. What? Oh, okay, I'll take one. Thank you. So, what did you want to ask me? She might not know anything, but I'll show her the sketches anyway. Sorry, I don't know. Okay. Have you seen this person? His name is Minoru Sasugi. Nope, haven't seen him. Okay, thank you. Are you done asking questions? Then I'll get back to work. Thank you. I'm pretty sure you're the only ones, because the other one was, well, there was the Rockies and the Nats recently. That's it. It's just you guys. A musician. What's going on back here? Even the Sabres have made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. Just saying. Steven Strasburg, World Series MVP. SDSU. Go Aztecs. Excuse me, do you have a minute? What? I'm a detective with the Tsugi Detective Agency, and I'm looking for someone. Never met a detective before. How can I help you? Thank you so much. I just need you to look at. Hey, break's over. Get back in here. Oh, damn. Sorry, detective. Back to the salt mine. See you around. Oh, damn. I don't want to interrupt. Yeah. All the musicians. Hi, can I speak to you for a minute? Who, me? I'm in a hurry right now. Yeah, he was standing there in the middle of the street in a hurry there. Can't you tell? Sorry. Okay, thank you. Everyone has tough days, right? Maybe if I say it enough, I'll believe it. Is it too much to ask for a random passerby to have the answers to all my questions? I don't think there's anyone else. There's no one else for me to talk to. A little surprised, the place might be open during the day. Looks like it's closed after all. Oh well. What should I do? I can hear some kind of commotion inside. Get away from me, no! That was a scream and it sounded like Mama Shoko.